What is going on, guys? Made the trip up here to Scottsville, Kentucky. Just scanned my paperwork in here. Give me a second. This guy's actually coming over here to tell me. Oh, well, I guess that guy's not here to tell me what door to back into. But, anyways, no, I am here at the Smucker's plant in Scottsville, Kentucky. And, man, it's been an interesting 3 hours just because I was listening to a podcast, actually a couple podcasts that I had set up before I left. Let's talk crazy. Let's talk crazy for a little bit, okay? Let's go out on a conspiratorial limb. Okay, what if all of this CV mandate, the staying at home, the masks, all that. First of all, let's go to the mandatory stay-at-home order at the beginning, okay? Let's say that the government, the world governments, every government, knew something cataclysmic was going to happen, and it was going to happen before the end of this year. Mountain Dew. Let's say they knew that something cataclysmic or something massive was going to happen before the end of the year. Around November-ish. Maybe the end of November. Okay? And they couldn't just come out and tell people that, this event is going to happen and, this is the devastation it's going to cause, because it would cause worldwide panic. Even more so than what is already going on. It would make more sense if there was an actual virus or a sickness or whatever you want to call the CV. I don't believe it's as bad as they have led on for it to be. And to push like it is, like they have been doing, really makes it start to seem like they're amping up for something. And the T-Man, the Prez, keeps saying, the darkest winter and all this stuff, kind of building up towards the winter, being a bad winter. Let's say there is a asteroid or a series of asteroids or comets or whatever you want to call them, plan to hit Earth in a certain time frame. What if we're actually about to see something that we haven't seen here in since the dinosaurs, or close to a extinction level event. Even if it hit in the ocean, any ocean, if it is big enough, it would cause tsunamis all across the world. And what doesn't make sense to me is how, even though New York is fucking retarded, and not New York, not New Yorkers, but the government leading New Yorkers has been fucking idiots. But look at how they're treating their people now. It's almost like they're wanting them to leave. It's almost like they're forcing them out by enforcing these BS mandates. They have military checkpoints going in and out of certain part of the cities, and it's just making people leave. What if that's by design? I can tell you that when this first started, I felt like this wasn't the event. Like this could not be why they are doing all of this. This cannot be that. I believe there is some kind of sickness that was unleashed upon the population, but I do not believe that this sickness is the cause of what's going down. I believe something bigger is coming, and you look at history, it's bound to happen again. I mean, it's like cycles, like shit happens. According to scientists, we're on a spinning ball in a galaxy going, ungodly fast, and there's all kinds of shit, floating around us and doing the same shit. At some point, there is going to be a collision. It's the probability of it is just too high for us to sit back and be like, oh no, the dinosaur event was just, yeah, it was just a coincidence. That'll never happen to us. We have nuclear warheads. We could just shoot them up into space and blow it up. Well, what if that's the plan? What if they have a worldwide plan to shoot a massive asteroid, comet, etc., whatever, an object from space? What if that is their plan, and they're going to shoot it, and then instead of it missing us, it's just going to fragmentate enough where, yes, there's going to be some collateral damage, but the majority of it is going to be burn up when it hits our atmosphere. They're just going to incinerate, but there are going to be pieces that hit, and they can't predict that. They can't predict for certain where it's going to be, even when it's going to be, until it happens. Until they break it apart, they can't pinpoint where the destruction is going to be. So they had to make something look to be like a worldwide pandemic that would keep people inside, weary to go out and travel and go to different countries, go to different states, whatever. It keeps them localized. So, and the government is supposed to quell the population. They're supposed to control their fear, and they're supposed, that they are, I can't think of the right words tonight. I'm a little bit tired. but they're not. They don't want to create a worldwide panic among the population of the world. So they conjure up this to prepare for that. And if that's the case, then I get it full-heartedly why they're doing it. But I think that the governments of the world are underestimating the population of the world. I don't think that it would be as bad if they would just tell us the truth. Because if they told us the truth, there would be panic. But there's going to be even more of a panic in that short amount of time from when we find out to when it actually happens. There's going to be that amount of panic. And, you know, one thing that I think is going to be really shitty if they do, I've not seen the movie Greenland. I've not seen it. I don't know. I've seen a preview at a drive-in where I live. They were showing the preview of it, but from the preview, it looked to me like they were playing it off as, you know, one comet, you know, that was going to impact or whatever, and it turned out to be a shit ton. So that would be really shitty for them to lie to us and then just, you know, see these massive balls of rock and space shit coming hurtling towards the ground, and we just got our hands in our pockets. All we can do is kiss our ass goodbye. That would be shitty. What, you know, I think what they should do is be like, here's what's going down. Here's the potential of what's coming. Worst case, we're looking at, you know, a third of the population is going to die. Or, you know, half of the population is going to die. Or whatever. But I think it's better to approach it like that than to keep us all, like, for us to all find out last minute, you know, because we could be living like it might quite literally be the end of our lives and enjoying the rest of what we have with our families and making the best of the next couple of months or the next month and actually enjoy life while we have it. And if it comes down to it and it's my time to go, then it's my time to go. But I think it's really shitty of them to rob us of the last few months that we have, if this is the case. Like I said, this is totally on the fringes of a conspiracy theory, okay? This could be totally false, but this is just what I feel inside is what's really going on. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope and pray that I am wrong, that I'm wrong about it, and it's not anything like that. But I don't know. Something deep inside of me tells me that they're hiding something, and they're doing all of this for another purpose. And I've been hearing about one world government and blah 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 blah, and that could very well be true too. I mean, it's no secret that that's what they want. When the UN was enacted and put together, that was the purpose of that, was to create a one world nation, one world government, military, whatever. And it's been in the process of the making for way before my time. So, I mean, it's a possibility that this could be a means to an end to that. But I feel like shit's going to get real. Shit is going to get real and get real fast. Either way, shit's going to get real and people are going to die. People are going to meet their end either way it goes. And, you know, I want to be wrong. I really want to be wrong. But guys, I don't think I am. I think I'm pretty close to the truth. And, you know, I don't have anything to go on but my gut feeling. And and that's another thing. Back in 2012, there was a video by Heliofont called iPet Goat 2. And if you watch that, a lot of the stuff that has happened now was in that video in 2012. The cathedral that burnt down and that got destroyed, that's depicted in there. Donald Trump's election was depicted in there. There's a bunch of stuff. Predictions of Russia attacking the U.S. and the fall of the U.S. Some stuff that has to do with oil, hurricanes, weather, flooding, and it's, like I said, it's a really interesting video. It's only like, I think, 6 minutes long, but it's worth going through and seeing that somebody had the foresight, or very well could have, you know, the master plan of it all and wanted to get it out there, but they had to code it in a way where you couldn't see it unless you were really looking for it. It has predictions of war with China and Russia being demolished, basically. Yeah, really, really weird stuff. And it also has the whole video. It has the Antichrist, or what I think it depicts the Antichrist. I've watched the video multiple times. I know there is what looks to be like Jesus, the Catholicism version of Jesus, but I think that I don't think that's Jesus. The way that we perceive Jesus as being white with a beard and a mustache and long hair, that very well could be with the hair, but the skin color just from the region that he was in would be brown or black. Most likely, he would look more Muslim. Yeah, I said it. I'm probably gonna get this shit from this video right now. My channel's probably gonna be gone in like a week. I don't know, but yeah, it's very interesting. No, but back to my original point for bringing that video up is at the end, when the so-called Antichrist comes out of the metaphorical birth canal that is symbolized with a like an ice cave. He comes out and there's pyramids and some other structures, and in the clouds there's a scorpion and something else I can't remember right now in the clouds, made out of clouds, and there's comets and meteors falling and hitting the pyramids and just destroying everything. And it's It's definitely something to be watching out for, and it's definitely a good watch. You should really watch it. Not gonna lie, it is somewhat eerie and will leave you with goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps from talking about it now. So yeah. There's just something about the video that is strange, and it's playing this ominous rhythm the whole time, and it's gives me cold chills talking about it. I haven't watched it in a while, and that's why, because it hits too close to home for that. So I don't know if that is a prophetic video, but it is definitely worth watching if you haven't watched it. It's called I Pet Goat 2, and like I said, it is definitely worth the watch. It is definitely worth analyzing it and watching it several times, because there's layers of messages just in a couple of scenes. There is multiple layers. So if you're going to watch it repeatedly and decipher. There's even some messages that you have to go frame by frame to pick up on, but it's in there. So, and there's a lot of symbolism, a lot of occult symbolism, a lot of movie symbolism, like Alice in Wonderland type symbolism, like the rabbit hole. It's weird. It is so weird, and like I said, it hits really close to home, and it straight up tells you in that it straight up depicts that George W. Bush was a puppet, just like all of the presidents are, in my opinion. Yeah, just watch it.